Hello and welcome back to USARC. It's been a little while, just over 2 months. We are finally back. We're here at Monterrey for round 13 of the Autonation Cup Series season. We are down in Monterrey, Mexico. And if you're a long-time fan of USARC, you'll be all too familiar with what this track can provide for us fans in terms of racing action. But there's also an additional layer that we've not really experienced before in USARC, including today. We're just 3 races away from the inaugural chase. Yeah, a lot at stake today.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree. I mean, it's been a little bit of a, I guess, summer break, I guess you could call it, but for the mid-season here, and we're finally back racing with the Autonation Cup Series again, and we're here at a track that's beloved amongst fans and drivers alike. I mean, this is a very popular road course. A lot of people come in every year, and it's very, very much going to show the road course drivers. It's for them. It's going to be just, this is their stake to get into the playoffs easily.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll talk about a few of those. Benedict Murdo, arguably one of them. I mean, he's quick everywhere, but we know his history with this track. Looking back to season 1, him and Ricky Freeman Jr. getting together just a few laps from the finish, and Murdo going on to win in controversial fashion. Speaking of Ricky Freeman Jr., he's no longer in the field in USARC, full stop. Replacing him in the 41 today is Nathan Meyer, the Ongiotto truck driver. So Ricky Freeman Jr., who was on the bubble as a wild card, I believe, for the chase, he is no more. So he will very quickly lose that position, obviously no longer contending races. And that does open the door a little bit in the chase for someone like Aiden Smith. I'm thinking on the bubble, especially in the road course, Christian Vargas, Roach Rockfield, Cameron Brennan, some names who always do well at these road courses. So it's really their time to shine before the chase, especially considering this is the last road course before the chase.
Absolutely. Losing Freeman from the championship opens up another chase spot, as you said. And today, that's going to be on the minds of just about everybody on the grid. With what we're about to find out is who takes that spot, if anybody does. Or just, ends up going to the guy just behind him. You never know in this business. But really, this is a track that lends itself to a upset victory. And there's plenty of road course specialists in the field. Hell, there's one on the pole. He's won here before. It could end up playing Benedict Murdo's way.
Just want to focus on Reese Cupsey, currently 15th in points, but with no wins. He has won before at Road America. He always does well at these road courses, and so does the man behind him, Daniel Boyles. These are people who you wouldn't really expect to make the chase necessarily, but they can easily provide an upset today. Looking back further through the field at these road course contenders, Maston Rimmel, his sole USARC win, funnily enough, came at Rockingham in season 1. So not a road course, but he is good at these road courses. So is Disparito, so is Roach Rockfield, and Don Falconer as well, although he is not running a full schedule for Daytona Motorsports. And Christian Vargas there as well. Looking just back a little bit further as well, I can see Jacques Rigel. He is someone who could do with a bit of a kicker to get his season back on track. Currently 20th in points, but with only one top 10. But he has shown a lot of promise. He's not necessarily had the best luck this season, but tell you what, a win today with such a fast car underneath him, he could really turn his fortunes around.
Yeah, that's the thing. He just won that Aaron's Pro Series race at Mallory Park, and that's a big confidence boost. Yeah, it's a race of secondary importance because he's a cup driver. He doesn't really need to be running in that series, but he does full time anyway. And you gotta think that that's helping him improve as a stock car driver. It's still a very untapped place for him in terms of experience. So anytime he's in a race car, it's a learning experience here. So we're back in his wheelhouse today on a road course. You kind of have to watch out for him today. I definitely expect him to at least attempt to move up the field and move up the championship standings right now.
Well, we've got a long pace lap ahead of us here, so we'll talk more about the field and what's at stake for these drivers very shortly. We'll be right back for the command here in Mexico. Welcome back to Monterrey. The command is moments away.
Is this on? Drivers, start your engines.
Field rolls off. Ready to get the second half of the season underway in the race for the inaugural chase of the Autonation Cup Series. As we said, Benedict Murdo, former winner of this track, not in these cars, obviously. I think that was in a Aaron's Pro Series race, but
it was
that's gotta play into the experience.
Yeah, especially when that was obviously the top series at the time. So that's who he was up against there was still very much who he's up against today. I mean, there's so many we've got to talk about. I want to look back towards the back of the field briefly. There's Nathan Meyer, who failed Tech. Chris Martin did a poor qualifying. Same could be said for Carter Swab. We've got a few new faces in new seats. Hiccup Bush is running the rest of the season in the 79 for AQRT. This is going to be Brian Grigsby's last race in the 26 for Team Nippon. And in the 77, making their USARC debut is Lebo Berry, driving for AQRT. That's an interesting one. And then making a return to USARC, that's the 67 of Diego Yepes, driving for Monster Motorsport. So a few new faces. Always good to see a bit of variety in the field in USARC. And we've still got a little ways to go on this formation lap, but there's Una Bennington, your championship leader. He rolls off on the outside pole today.
Yeah, both those deals between Berry and Yepes, both of them were made within days of the first practice session here. So obviously, those drivers have never run in USARC before or haven't run in a while, and because of that, you would imagine that they might be kind of off. So we'll see what happens, but it's definitely going to be an unpredictable event as they come through the hairpin. Slight bit of banking as the field picks up speed. Oh boy, the heart rate's coming up. It's almost.
They're starting to bunch up now as well as we head into the back portion of the circuit. A really long pace lap here, but I think there's so much to talk about given the mid-season break that we've had in USARC. It's kind of done us a good service, so yeah, I'm really excited. We've had a lot of upgrades done to these cars. Certain teams bringing completely new packages to their lineup, so it's going to be really interesting to see who's brought the best car, especially if we get a long run. It's 25 laps here, and it's a long lap, so a lot at stake today and a lot of factors to note.
Here we go. Through the chicane for the final time under pace laps. Bennington on the outside pole, Murdo on the pole. Murdo decides when we go green. And we got contact before the start. There's two cars around.
Are we going to see the flag?
We're green. I think we're green. And Murdo rolls away over Bennington as they go down into turn number one. I don't know what happened at the start, but coming into turn number one, Murdo has the lead over Bennington, as on the outside, Cameron Brennan, I think, got third. He does.
Chaos behind, Onjak into fourth, and it's Kupski and Evans side by side behind. This is Calamity Corner here, not usually the last corner, especially coming to green. It's controversial that they're still running green here, so we'll have to check back on that one in a little while.
Probably a lot of really angry USARC. Oh, another car off. It's the 77. It's Barry at
And
the 15.
Greenman and his
Anthony
miserable season
Greenman.
continues. And it's not
Oh,
brought the
my
yellow out.
word. Is that the yellow?
No.
No, it looks like we're staying green. We
Yes, but-
stay green.
So someone's turned Ali Masui coming to the green, and he's not officially taken the start, so he's currently not classified. But USARC have done nothing about it, and we're watching a battle for second here.
Obviously, in road racing, that's not uncommon. You'll see if it's a road course event and there's a car far enough off the racetrack, or there's only one car involved, they won't throw the yellow because of how long the lap is. But I am quite surprised USARC didn't do anything, not even anything as much as throw a local yellow. Nope, they're leaving it clean and green. Whether that's incompetence or, they feel like it's not an issue, that's really up to interpretation. But really, it's definitely going to be controversial as the end of lap 1 is upon us.
And the caution is now out.
Lap as the yellow does come out.
Oh, and the
So-
57 of Tarasova has had an incident somewhere.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there, but I mean, there's been so much chaos in that first lap. Everyone needs a breather, I'm sure.
Yeah, that's not nice at all. And there's 77 limping back.
And Barry not looking good, and Greenman definitely has a lot of damage on the left side. Oh, that's another car. That was
That was the
Get a
05 of Will Parrish this weekend.
yeah, that would be Parrish as the safety car, pace car, whatever you want to call it. I know we're at a road course, so it's picked up the field regardless of what you call it. As Murdo leads, and the field bunches itself back up.
And Greenman's going to get service here, so he's going to clearly set out to continue. There's damage on a few more cars here. Dustin Strew, that's for 62. That's Clockman 1 this weekend. He has damage. I can't see anyone else with issues. What we're going to do now, we've got a few crashes to look back at, and that's Berry back out as well. So haven't lost too many cars, despite the fact we are under yellow, which, given the chaos of that first lap, might have been a good thing to get these guys calmed down.
Yeah, it's understandable. You don't want to have all of that possible debris left on the racetrack for someone to hit, and it can easily cut a tire, and a cut tire in these cars usually isn't a fun experience to have. So yeah, I think it is the right call to call a full course yellow just because of the amount of incidents we had at the start.
Bennington's got hood damage, I wonder if she's come into blows with the 01, possibly under yellow.
Yeah, it might have had issues bunching up, and
I can't see anyone else with these. Oh, there's the 10 as well. So clearly some a lack of communication of bunching for that yellow. But in the meantime, what we're going to do now, there will be pit stops, but we'll report on them once they've happened. We can have a look at what happened to the likes of Anthony Greenman here, and he's got that car fairly well patched up. So we'll be right back. Well, this is coming to the green. Ali Matsui and Clockman 1. You see the field accelerate in front of them, and there's just lack of awareness from both drivers, maybe. Huge hit for Masui. Clockman 1's kind of penalised himself because he has damage, so I'm not sure we can expect much more from USARC on that one. Just a really disappointing start and end of the day for Ali Masui in the 46.
here was the Greenman and Berry incident as they go through the S's. The 70 goes a little bit wide, but rejoins, and Berry just is, I guess, caught off guard by the 70 rejoining and takes himself and the 15 of Greenman out, and it was a hard hit for Greenman. I can't imagine that car is going to be handling good after that. So, yeah, I mean, both are, I think, continuing, so they won't be retiring, but obviously it's definitely put a massive black mark on Anthony Greenman's race.
Now this corner is not somewhere you normally see an incident. Watch the run Diego Yepes has, trying to shoot the gap between Parrish and Tarasova, and then he just clips both of them at the same time and sends both into the tyre barriers hard. And the 57 never got back going. Will Parrott
Yeah.
does, but lots of damage there.
Yeah, that's quite a way to make your entrance into USARC competition known. That was pretty big from Diego Yepes. Pretty bold move, but obviously, as you saw, it did not work. And it ends with the number 57 and 05 out of the race on the very first lap.
Back to Monterrey, Benedict Murdo's lost some positions on pit road. Peter Onjak's taken damage under yellow. We have not televised pit stops because in Monterrey, field is so spread on the caution. We honestly weren't expecting many passes, and you can see there's a gap there in the field. The issue is that 77 car of Fleabo Berry. He's had a brake failure, and it's caused this gap in the field as we come back to green. But it is an absolute nightmare debut for Fleabo Berry in USARC.
So expecting the green now.
Oh, and the 40's got damage as well. What is happening here?
Missing his entire hood. He's restarting in third, so who knows? And Onjak's got the whole rear of his car destroyed. So this should be interesting.
Is that Aiden Smith? Down pit road is the 89.
Well then. It's Murdo already on a mad dash to get those spots back. He's going to make it 3 wide into 1.
Here comes Brennan as well.
Oh, Brennan.
He lost a run, lost momentum.
Yeah, but still Luna Bennington able to hold them all off. Coming down into the hairpin.
Comes Spurley.
Oh, yeah. Trying.
Is he just not far off?
Oh.
Dips a toe in the grass, but he's fine. Brennan on the outside.
Yeah,
they touch again.
From Luna Bennington. Something we're so used to her doing. Very aggressive driver, and showing it once again. And Cameron Brennan, I'm sure, is none too happy about that.
Brennan's quick.
Obvious at turn.
Is what I will say. Brennan is quick, and so is Spurley. Bennington's not had the best restart here. I don't know if it's the damage that's causing any issues. Murdo's got ahead of the 40.
Yeah, the 40 definitely seems to be.
And we've made it cleanly through as well.
On the inside of Onjak, but I think, yeah, he'll be able to clear him.
Well, it's nice that we've been able to get most of a lap through green. We were under caution by this time last lap, and we are still green now. So that's good news for everyone, really.
Coming to the inside, Onjak and Kupski still battling.
That car's beaten up, and has to be said.
Through the final lane, Kupski's going to get the better of him.
And this is the final kind of calamity corner on the track. You go through here side by side, and you get it a little bit wrong, then all sorts of issues can happen.
Nearly goes off. Or he was battling, just went down pit road.
Yeah, and there's something else happening further down the field. The one is right on the back of Bennington, and Fleabo Berry's back out, still on the lead lap.
They caught Berry. He's about to get lapped.
Here we go, side by side.
Oh, that was a good one. That
was very nice, very smooth by Cameron Brennan.
Brennan outbraked there going in and was able to hold off. Kupski went off, he dipped a wheel. Going to be able to keep the position, but here comes the 10 back at him.
So much to keep an eye on at the moment. We had cars going down pit road. We'll check that out in a second. And Evans is going to take Kupski's place away from him, and this is going to get interesting because 77's holding up Brennan, Bennington on the inside.
Oh, wow.
3 wide.
Come on. Move out of the way. Oh, no.
Oh, this contact.
Oh!
Saves it.
All right, you know what? That's where I draw the line. I'm sorry, but I know it's his debut, but that is idiotic. Like, I'm sorry, but good Lord.
And this is paradise now for Cameron Brennan, already pulling away.
Yeah.
Spurley still benefited, but he's lost the gap to Brennan, and I'm assuming he's going to get past Berry here. Murdo's making a charge as well. Bennington is losing heavily from this.
And absolutely getting just. Oh.
I mean, these guys are side by side, your front row.
Still not by Barry at all. Here he's gonna have a
Oh, the
attempt
caution's
at
back out.
the yellow back out.
Oh, this is going to be close. Oh,
Yep, there you go.
and I can't see what could have caused... Oh, that's what caused this.
Oh, that's a car around.
Bobak Fox and Chris Martins is in the pits. And, oh!
That's a lot of damage to the sun drop machine. And, oh!
Fox has just driven into the pit
Yeah,
wall.
Fox.
Oh, and DeLello's in
Drive.
pit road, but that looks scheduled as well. Well, the good news is for Flebo Berry is he's going to get the wave around because he's the only car a lap down.
Oh my god!
That's better than him holding up everyone else, to be fair. And it's kind of acted as a bit of an equaliser. I just hope Chris Martins is okay because that's a very damaged car. Bobak Fox is also done.
Yeah. I mean, it was not looking good beforehand, but hitting the pit wall there, that pretty much sealed the deal. As now he's gonna go back around and spray all the oil onto the racetrack. That's real nice.
Well, back on the yellow. We'll report on any pit stops if they happen, but we're going to have a look at what's happened to Chris Martins, trying to figure out if he's done this on his own as well. We'll be right back.
All right, so we're looking from high above here. So Martin's trying to cover off Fox, and just they are not clear. And massive hit. And we're happy to tell you that Martin's was able to climb from the car. He was definitely shaken, but awake and alert as we now see the second part of what happened as Fox just very clumsily bumps into the pit entry, pretty much ending his day. I mean, it was kind of over to begin with, but it definitely ended there. So not a good day for Bobak Fox, and definitely not a good day for Martins, as he's out of the race, and that car is just obliterated. It's probably the way to do it.
Hello and welcome back to Monterrey. We've lost Zachary DeLello due to a tyre issue, Bobak Fox and Chris Martins. The 89 of Aiden Smith is a lap down. Freeman's just pitted with an engine problem. And Benedict Murdo has taken the lead under pit stops, and Luke Evans has picked up damage under said pit stops. And that's about all to report, so we go back green.
Yeah, Benedict Murdo obviously had brought himself back into the race. He was out of it for just a little bit there after a rough pit stop, but now it's kind of swung back in his favor as he's going to lead us back to green over Cameron Brennan. And I'm sure Brennan's not very happy about his teammate overtaking him in the pits. Now he's looking to right that and get back up to the front.
And there was higher marks heading into turn one, and nothing on the broadcast just picked up that.
Yeah, it might have just been...
I've not noticed that, yeah. Now here's a group of damaged cars fighting inside the top 10, and one of them is your championship leader, and the other two are chase contenders.
Oh, Kupski off. He got side-checked there by the 10 of Evans, and he's going to come back across the racetrack. They're spinning, they're wrecking hard into the wall. Goes Reese Kupski. The 52's involved in that. Oh my gosh.
And that'll be a yellow because he was fully rotated, yep. So already racing back.
Oh my god. It's become a yellow fest already.
Still racing hard though, Disburrito and Spurley Tube. Two people currently inside the top 10, inside the chase bracket.
Impressive from Spurley. I think he tried to block a little bit and just was not clear of the 08.
Oh, and a big dive bomb there from Nathan Meyer. He's climbed up a lot of spaces already. That'll be 20th if he can make this move on Don Falcon to work as we race back to the caution flag again.
His Orange Auto teammate right behind as well.
Oh, there's Jacques Regal, the guy we were talking about earlier.
He's got damage to the back of the car as well, so I think he might have had some sort of issue, some coming together under the yellow.
As
But
has
doesn't seem-
everyone by the looks of things.
Yeah, it's definitely been a aggressive. It's like a full contact sport under these yellow flags here.
Yeah, very much is. But that's everyone getting through cleanly. 07 with damage as well. So
Hopefully that is the last yellow for some time, but considering how this race has gone, I would not count on that.
well, there's Reese Kutsky looking very damaged. We're going to have another look at his accident very quickly. We'll be right back here from Monterrey. Well, here we can see the 40 of Reese Kutsky gets a little knock on the side from the 10, and then when rejoining the track, kind of runs into the 52 of Awesome Billion, sending both of them into the wall. Roach Rockfield managed to save it without touching that same concrete wall that the 52 and the 40 did. Tough day, tough break for Reese Kutsky, one of those drivers we were talking about earlier who needed a good run, but that's not going to come today. So, yeah, Chase Hope's really looking compromised now for Reese Kutsky. Welcome back to Monterrey. Blair McKenzie's taking the lead on pit road. Cameron Brennan is in second, other than the fact that Bennington and Benedict Murdo have dropped a fair few places. Not much else has changed significantly to the running order, although Reese Kutsky is out of the race. We're down to 35 runners, and I hope it can stay that way for a considerable amount of time. It'd be nice to get a green flag running.
We'll see what happens as they come to the green. And once again, it pretty much brings Murdo out of the equation. Well, he's still up there, but definitely not leading, and it's going to be a hard drive back up, unless we get another pit stop, because, who knows. Back to racing, McKenzie leads us down, and into turn number 1, Brennan's already going to make a move.
But I think the outside line is the preferred line there, I'll be honest. If Brennan makes it work, I'll be surprised. He's still there? He is, actually. Okay.
Yeah, they are. But McKenzie is going to clear him, and here comes Spurley around the outside.
All the 8's wide.
Going to close the gap. Nearly off the track goes Brennan. He just saves it. They come through. This is where that accident Whitmer goes around. Whitmer hits the wall. And I wonder if that's going to be a yellow. I hope it's not a yellow. He's going to get that going.
Yeah, he didn't face the wrong way. Oh no, something else will bring out the yellow. It's Wyatt Wilkinson.
Oh my!
I think he's hit the tire wall at the same corner.
Yeah, he might have gone upside down too. Lots of damage to that car. As watching here. Just can't have a green flag run today, can we?
Apparently not. Yepper's in the top 20?
Oh, wow.
Might be. Scoring hasn't updated yet, but yeah. And Nathan Myers had an incident somewhere.
Oh, Myers has had a lot of damage. That's all 3 Angiotto cars with damage to the rear of the car. And it seems like he has the least of the damage, but still not the ideal thing to have as they go through the last corner.
It was Whitmer who got spun, but I don't think he was the cause of the yellow. I think Wyatt Wilkinson's had a horrible off somewhere. So
something Wilkinson.
Yeah, and we're going to also check what's happened to this man here, Nathan Meyer. These cautions are stacking up now, so we're going to get through them a bit quicker. So we'll be right back from Monterrey. Here's what happened to Wyatt Wilkinson. Heading into this little chicane complex, just kind of gets knocked by Thin Guy and then gets launched hard into the wall. Thankfully, he's okay, especially given it was not the driver's side. But yeah, scary accident for Wilkinson, but he is okay.
So looking above, you can see Meyer. I think he's going to try to outbrake Rigel, but Oh, come on. That's a teammate. You don't want to do that. Thankfully, it only takes out the 41 and not the 22 as well, but not going to be a fun post-race debrief in the Oranjado garage after this one. And man, 41 car has not had a good last couple weeks between Freeman leaving and now this. Man, oh man, not fun.
Welcome back to Monterrey. We're about to go back green, and Boyles has left a considerable amount of space. Oh, that's why they're pitting. Okay, so Spurley's going to lead us to green.
Well then. All right, let's see what happens here on this restart. Let's hope we can get some green flag running.
All I want.
Yeah, at this point. So Spurley leads us down into turn number 1. Interesting to see that the top 2 stayed in a line there and no moves were made as to the outside. And now Murdo makes the move. Let's see if he can hold it off into turn number 1. Oh, yeah, Spurley's going to hold it. Back across. Aggressive move by Riley Spurley Tube, and it's going to keep him the lead. They all go through.
And they've all made it through safely, thank goodness.
Yeah, a bit of dust kicked up there, but yeah, everyone's through okay, and that's kind of all that matters at this point. They go through down the long back straightaway. It runs perpendicular to the run from turns 1 to 2, as the 01 looking to come back at Spurley Tube, but nope, not enough.
I will say this now, because of all these cautions, the race has flown by and we're over halfway through. Riley Spurley Tube's never won a race before in his USARC career. He's come agonisingly close, but he's never won a race before.
I would not.
Is it too early to say that today will be the day?
Yeah, don't jinx it yet.
Tom Falcon with a good run here as well. That's going to be for fifth.
He'll make it.
Oh, and these two now in front. Oh, Falcon with a late decision to hit there.
It's kind of surprising, but... And we stayed...
That's exactly what we want to see. Brennan down the inside of Maston Rimmel. There's a big gaggle of cars here behind Aiden Smith, who is a few laps down. But he seems to be keeping pace. I mean, everyone is... There's a lot of damaged cars through pit stops or just stack up, just any sorts of issues. There's Luna Bennington. The messy pack here. Gonna make it through alright, I think. Ooh, that was close.
Diego Yepes definitely not making friends on his debut.
Oh, and we've had a battle for the lead here.
Yep, Murdo back into the top spot, pole sitter for today's race. But it's a Ford 1-2-3 up front.
I don't know if Murdo's checking out or Spurley's just having a few bad corners. The gaps can fluctuate so quickly here, and this is chaos back here. Maybe Aiden Smith is not as fast as we...
Battery might have a problem as Evans way wide. It's going to leave the door open for the number 11 to come down.
Evans now got the outside, which is the better line. I think it's the outside for that corner. And there we go, yeah, you can see that. Is very much the case, and Vargas is going to have a go now. He's someone who needs a win, and that will put him in a really handy position, especially in regards to the wildcard spot.
Trying again, but I don't think he's going to be able to get the 89 here.
We've gone green for 2 laps in a row, which we've actually not done yet in this race.
For a while, we couldn't even get one.
Exactly.
And now
Rockwell's going to get down the inside of Aiden Smith, or maybe no. And Spurley's not letting Murdo leave his sight.
Nope, they're still pretty close to one another. But I do think Murdo has the upper hand.
I think he's just the more naturally talented road course driver.
I mean, there's that too. I mean, also Murdo, grew up racing road courses in Europe,
Exactly.
so he's got, he knows these tracks like the back of his hand. So, yeah, it's not too surprising to see him ahead of Spurley.
I think the one man that Murdo has to worry about is Cameron Brennan. That gap is extending between the 8 and the 0. But the one of Brennan is lurking, and we saw a similar situation a couple years ago in the APCS when you had Freeman leading, Rigel in second, and Rigel is a good road racer. He's won his 2 races at road courses in USARC. But his car, the number 50 of World Class Racing, I believe the team was called, was just not as fast as the 01 behind him.
Yeah, I mean, this is one of those tracks that lend itself to, road ringers and not too good of equipment doing, turning heads, exceeding expectations. Not to say that that's the case for Murdo at all. That's a great team, Soaring Seagulls. But, yeah, I mean, it's not surprising to see, someone like Rigel who's struggled all year. He's not really up near the front today. And I guess that kind of lends itself because of the damage, but he's making moves. He's able to overtake people, and clearly, and speaking of overtakes, his boss is currently in a battle for position right now as they go into turn number 1.
And Roberto Crown Jr., who is in the 3 now. Stephen Cologne left Daytona Motorsports with immediate effect, so Crown's now in that 3. Clears the Season 1 champion, Peter Ronjak. Art Swapper in the back of the field. He's made up a lot of ground here, into the top 10. 7th place now. Or 8, sorry.
Ooh. Oh! Way wide!
Vargas
Vargas
could get this.
Oh, maybe not.
Oh, wow.
But they swing back around, and Vargas loses out on
here
that.
We go.
As battle for second.
A battle for 4th as well.
Yeah, oh. I was expecting those two to touch there.
I was as well, yeah.
Yeah. Too close even.
Same here. That's Will Parrish, Hiccup Bush. If you want a Fitzwater.
Oh, another position being made through the hairpin. And the 05 is going to take it, I'm assuming, unless the 79. The 79 has something for him here, though. Oh, yeah, easy position regained.
Got an allow pedal a bit quicker there, maybe. A bit smoother. This is really close here for second.
Oh, yeah.
And that's... Murdo's kind of having to cheer for a rival team here, because I think he knows that Brennan will catch him. Will be able to chase him down if he can get past the 8. And I wouldn't be surprised if Brennan's trying to shape up a move into turn 2.
That's probably the best place to make a move. They're going to run side by side. We've seen him overtake going into this corner on this very straight. He's going to try it into the inside through turn 2. Not clear of him just yet, and he's going to go wide. He's going to go way wide.
Oh, they
Comes
touch.
back across the racetrack. They make contact. But Cameron Brennan pulled it off.
Hit it Stark, and I tell you what.
Yep.
The Daytona
Doesn't
Motors.
matter how you do it. It's how it's getting the position in the first place.
For a minute, I thought the 8 had a run, but perhaps not.
No. Got close to it, though.
Look how much of a wider line the 1 takes there, and I think that's where Spurley's missing a trick. Just running a tighter line, it's just not doing him any favours. This is very close back here. This is all around. It's all around 14th, 15th, I believe.
Go to the inside. Yeah, you got him. Oh, maybe not. That battle was definitely not over just yet.
Ooh,
They're
this
almost
contact.
wide. Oh! I thought that door was going to open up for the 51. It did not.
It's very tetchy going into the final chicane. But they keep it together for now. Ooh, Bernie's having a look. He's not,
Tried it.
yeah, he's not letting this thing go.
Here comes Disparito on the inside. Not going to work.
And I tell you what, this
Can't
front
get
pack
by
really
the
have spread away. But for the meantime, Brennan has the position and he's held it for a full lap now. He's got another 6 laps, or 5, not including this one, which is halfway over, to catch the 01 of Murdo. And Belly Tube very wide through there. Oh, we've had a crash. Oh,
that's Vargas.
they're front
involved.
runners. And it's not brought out a yellow. Oh dear. I just wonder. I don't know who else could have been involved, but if it's just at that calamity corner following the turn 3 and 4 chicane, turn 5. I just wonder if they've had to come in together and neither of them have spun round, so USARC have carried on and we've missed it. This battle still rages on.
Trying once again, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Once again, the 79 just has the preferred line through each corner, making it very, very hard for anybody to overtake him.
Oh, that's a bit of a dive bomb.
Oh yeah, look at him.
Don't know if that's going to work out for Crown.
Oh, it might. It might. Oh, it did not work out for Crown, but thankfully,
Oh, we've got pit stops.
from crashing and into the pits goes Luke Evans, as well as a whole other gaggle of cars.
A lot of cars pitting, and I wonder if the leader has... There's Swab. In fact, yeah, the whole lead group are pitted. Watch there, you can see in your view is Cameron Brennan, Murdo, and Burley Tube. Oh, and there's smoke in the back as well. There was smoke heading off the final corner, and it may be involving the 07 because he is very slow heading down the pit straight. But we're still green.
Yeah, well, if it was a one car accident and he rejoined, I mean, kind of a non-issue. So.
Trouble for Yepes.
Oh my! And he's on the racing line too.
I don't think he's got a choice of whether or not he can be. That car's going to come to a stop.
Yeah, that's got to be a yellow. That's going to have to be a yellow. Yeah.
Caution is out late on.
Yeah, that's not surprising.
And this is in the middle of a pit cycle. So currently, that's your leader.
Oh my.
And does Carter Swab, who rolled off, I believe in 39th, and he's never won a USARC race in his career. He rolled off in 39th. Does he have the legs on that car to take it to the end and maintain track position? I don't think he does. But it would be great if he did.
I don't know what to say. I'm at a loss for words. Carter Swab may just be the luckiest man on earth.
But behind him is your championship leader and a very damaged Roberto Crown Jr. Then it's Lexi Herman, Hiccup, Bush and Peter Onjak racing back to the yellow quite hard. But this is good for... I actually don't know who this is good for yet. We're going to find out very shortly. What we will do this time is, if there are pit stops under yellow, we will show them. There's Spurley and Royals going at it. And he should be your leader. But do you know who's right behind him? Blair McKenzie, who earlier on in this race pitted on the last restart. So she shouldn't need to pit again.
Yeah, this is gonna get very, very interesting.
Oh, and another issue.
Oh my!
Aiden Smith blowing up. He's a few laps down. So 2 laps down. Well, We're going to rack them up and go again for what will undoubtedly be the final restart to this race. We're going to get a replay of a few incidents that have happened under green. You are watching the Tequila Patron 400.
So here is what happened to Roach Rotfield and Christian Vargas. You can see Rotfield trying to, he's in the wake of Aiden Smith and tries making a move and just, yeah. Those two have been battling for a while, and whether that was revenge just to move the 11 or, just a miscue. You can leave that up to interpretation, but that's going to take both of them out of the race.
Hello and welcome back to Monterrey. We've had a few more retirements. Anthony Greenman is the latest to face mechanical issues, and Aiden Smith has retired from the race along with the 0 in the 11. The 67 of Diego Yepes, he had a tyre down, and he's gone a lap down, though he is back in this thing. He's essentially going to finish in 28th, which is the amount of cars we still have running. But we're effectively going to have a green-white checkered here. Arthur Swab had to pit along with everyone else who is behind him. Blair McKenzie was in that as well, which surprised me because she pitted on the last restart. It's Murdo who leads from Brennan from Falconer. It'd be interesting.
This never stops here.
Oh, and there's a bit of argy-bargy under yellow.
Yeah, not good. Not what you want. Oh, and I think it's hurt the 3. It may have hurt Crown.
That 3's been hurt for a while, so...
Yeah. Spurley's got damage to the back. 2's got some damage, I think. Yeah.
Well, we're going to go back green this lap, and there's a slight gap between the 2 and the 1 in the 01. And the last time we saw that, it was because the front 2 cars were hitting on the restart, those being Mackenzie and Voiles. I don't think the same's going to happen here, because Brennan and Murdo just pitted, or have they made a mistake? Have they underestimated the fuel they need? I don't know.
Just waiting on this restart here. Through the last chicane. 2 laps to settle it here. We just hope.
Oh, it's Falconer pitting.
Oh, Falconer's gone in. But you hope that we stay green these last 2 laps. Green flag in the air. They all bunch up. Field's in the hands of your race leader, Benedict Murdo. He leads away. Now the objective. Hold off Cameron Brennan for 2 laps. And already
Burley on the outside.
Early look. Oh, and he makes it work on the outside. Look at that.
Is he going to look up a move on the 01 as well?
Oh, he's going to try it. He's going to try it. No.
He's close
Maybe
enough
not.
to think about it. And here comes Fitzy into the top 5 as well.
It's all coming down to these last 2 laps. As nearly off the track goes the Aprilia. Holding the position, holding the inside over Roberto Crown Jr. and easily gets by the 3.
Bennington's
said,
into 3rd.
That car is Bennington's moved back up. Oh, look, another. We've had many of incidents here. Looks like we're gonna not have an incident there. We'll get through there.
Thought they were going to touch there.
Yeah. Well, they're definitely all over one another. Through the chicane, or through the hairpin. Nearly contact, but they hold off. Question really is just if they can make it this last lap,
Yeah, we're
Can
still
they
under
keep it?
green.
Yeah, we're green. We're green. So clearly, oh, to the inside.
Brennan's just not got the pace here, I think.
Yeah, right. Falling off big time on this restart, and he's going to continue to bleed. Hemorrhaging spots here on this
Crown
last lap.
pit.
This crown.
Oh, and so does Hiccup Bush. All trouble.
Watch out, caution. I think. Nope. I think we're staying green. Doesn't matter. It's the last lap.
Yeah, it won't matter for literally
Yeah.
anyone other than a few back markers. So these guys are all racing. I think it's about until the 52. Yeah, that very much looks like the case. Everyone else is still racing on this final lap. Fitzy's fast. I don't think he's going to get any further than third, but he is fast.
Yeah. If he had another like 3 or 4 laps, he could have made a move. Nearly gets into the 4 of Bennington.
Teammates. Championship leader right there as well. That's good. That's a really good top 5 for Bennington. Considering he is not exactly known for road course racing. Yeah, and these guys are done already.
At that point, with the race we've had today, you're just happy to survive.
Exactly, especially with a car that looks like that. Well, for Benedict Murdo, currently sitting 5th in the standings, 57 back from Bennington. That gap's going to close only by a few today, but I'm sure he'll leapfrog the likes of DeLello, Fox, and Disparito, who've all had bad days in the office, as they're racing just behind. Benedict Murdo, 2 corners away from his 2nd win in the Autonation Cup Series.
Trying again. Yeah, I don't think he's going to have enough. But off the final corner, checkered flag in the air. Pole sitter Benedict Murdo takes it here at Monterrey. 2nd time he's won at this circuit, and 1st time in the Autonation Cup Series.
And was it ever really in doubt?
Yeah, it was. It was. For quite a bit.
It's one of those where he was almost the inevitable, really. You know, he kept falling back, and then he just found the lead that everyone else crossed the line. Falconer had an issue because he's still down pit road. That's a real shame for him. Riley Spurley, once again the bridesmaid, coming in 2nd. He had a very valiant performance today, especially considering he's not really known to be a road course racer. Zachary Fitzwater Senior doing what he does best. Top 5 on a road course for him.
Yeah, he really did a fantastic job today. He really pulled out a good finish, but obviously just comes up short. Really, he was coming alive on that last restart, and I really think if there was more than just 2 laps, he probably could have had a chance to battle for at least a podium, maybe even the victory, but not enough today.
Looking through some other results, this does have some big chase implications. Murdo should be effectively a lock now. Same with Spurley. That's a really good result for him. Bennington, who already really was, and she's run out of fuel as well. Looking further back, Cameron Brennan, really solid result. That's what he needs. Is it enough to get him any close to the chase? I'm not sure, because he's 19th in points. Eli Stillwolf, good day for him. Lexi Herman, who is currently one of the wild cards with 2 wins outside the top 10. That should do her the world of good. Carter Swab currently sits 16th in points. He kind of needs 2 wins at this point, I would say, so he's not looking good. There's JR Bedard with a top 10 for GM Performance part-time team. That's a really good result. Will Parrish as well. Brian Grigsby here in 11th. Then the rest of your top 20 is Rimmel, Rigel, Disparito, Orson Billion, Peter Unjack, Justin Whitmer, Dustin Strew, Luke Evans, and Daniel Voiles. And then the last of your runners who finished the race, Blair McKenzie, Nicholas Santiago, Bachman 1, Roberto Crown Jr., Hiccup Bush, Levo Berry managing to finish on the lead lap after all that. Don Faulkner, and Diego Yepes went a second lap down at the end. And you can also see there a list of all your retirements. Ali Mathui, a non-starter, despite making it to the last corner. Run out of fuel here on the cooldown lap.
Yeah, I was wondering what was going on because they were definitely slow, but yeah, they fill these guys just to the end, and you really don't expect these guys to fuel save, not here at least. But oh man, what a race!
Well, that's the 7th top 10 of the season for Benedict Murdo. That's puts him joint second for the most of all this season. Luna Bennington currently tops that with 9. But it's his second win, which means he is out of all the drivers, heading all the way down to Ricky Freeman Jr. and Lexi Herman, the driver with the most wins with 2. So congratulations to Benedict Murdo. And we'll just have to see how the chase grid starts to fare with just 2 races left now before the chase. We go to Ontario in a few weeks' time for the ANCS.
That's the complete opposite here. That's just flat out all the way, and yeah, gonna be an interesting one in Ontario for sure.
Going to be a really interesting run into the chase now. We cannot wait to have you there with us. One more time, congratulations to Benedict Murdo and Soaring Seagulls Racing. Thank you for watching USARC. It's good to be back. And until next time, goodbye.